Greetings, my innocents of the deep. It is your host, Poseidon TCG, back at it again here with another tier list video, an actual, genuine, tier list video. Genuine tier list video, where I'm not doing a silly gag or a silly gimmick or all that nonsense, right? We're just going to be going through each and every one of them step by step, order by order, little by little. So there's over a fuck ton of actual number monsters. As you can see, I have Master Duel running in the background. So instead of me editing this, I could just slap that right there and just be lazy, because you know what? That's what we like doing here. But also, you know, content, baby, content. Right now, the biggest problem right now is the fact that MD just doesn't want it. What about the fake numbers? We're going to be doing whatever this tier list has. We're going to be doing that. Like whatever this tier list has, we will be doing that. So fake numbers, real numbers, it doesn't matter. I just have this up so I know what number I'm going to be looking at. So what is it? Oh, it's the fake numbers. It's literally the numeron, right? Like those are the numerons, if I remember correctly. Yes, these are the numerons. Fake numbers, real numbers, all the numbers. All right, the numeron. So we got numeron. So numeron number one, numeronious gate exam. I mean, I think it's fair to say that a lot of these ones are B tier. Like they almost all do the same thing besides one of them, which if I can find that, but just by looking at the card art, then that. But I think it's safe to say that all number one through, you know, all of these, they're B tier. I think that's a safe bet to say the numerons are the real one. Wait, the numerons are the real ones? I thought they were the fake one. Man, so much about numeron lore I don't know, but don't know. Granted, I don't remember Zexal well at all. I remember seeing it once, and that's about it. Literally, that's about it. But outside of like numeron, like chaos gate, I think they're all B tier. They literally don't work unless you have the field spell. They're all part of the gimmick, the OTK. The OTK gimmick's clean, simple, and fun. But you know, there is that. But that's why I consider them B tier. All right, moving on. Is that number 3? Because it's Chimera something, if I remember correctly. Number 5, Chimera. All right, what does Chimera do? All right, gains 1000 attack for each material attached to this card. With materials can attack all your opponent's monsters they control once each at the end of the battle. So activate one of these, either attach or fix the top of the I mean, it could. All right. So realistically, it could have the potential to OTK. Problem is, it requires a level 5. There aren't a lot of free spammable level 5s. Also, for some reason, this does not have a D tier. So let's fix that. There we go. Let's change the color to there you go. There we go. Okay, it has a lot of potential. The problem is there's not a deck that can really use it effectively, so I'm gonna put it in the D tier. Oh my, is that the Chronomaly? Oh my heavens! If that looks like what number is that? I want to say number 6 Chronomaly. These are all in numerical order. Wow. All right, whoever made this tier list, thank you very much for putting these in numerical order. That actually saves me a fuck ton of time, and I cannot stress this enough. A fuck ton of time. So, all right, let's read it. So number 6, Chronomaly, Atlantis, whatever. I'll mispronounce it. Someone will correct me in the comments. I don't really. 2 level 6 monsters, which is something that you can reasonably do nowadays. There is a lot of those that are free. When this card is XYZ summoned, you can target a number monster in your graveyard and equip that target to this card. So you can do, okay. So on XYZ, you can do that. This card gains attack equal to half of that number. Okay, so if you dump something big, it can be pretty decently sized. Once per turn, you can attach material, then send it. Oh, this is the FTK, dude. Oh, I remember this. Oh, so I'm going to get I'm going to get destroyed by TOS up there. Hold on. So Chronomaly, Atlanta. I will say, homeboy, I'm tied between C. You know what? I'll put this in numerical order, and I'll put it at D. It's at the top of D. It's a gimmicky FTK, but if you can actually pull off the stupid FTK, then it does kill people. It is actually insane. I've had some people do it to me. Not everybody, but it is. All right. Number 7, Lucky Straight. All right. 3 level 7. It's not very good. You can detach one XYZ material from this card, roll a 6-sided die twice. This card's attack and becomes the larger numbered roll times 700 until the end of your opponent's next turn. Then if the total roll was exactly 7, apply one of these effects. Okay. Send all of the cards from the field to the graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand or from either's graveyard. Draw 3, discard 2. All right. So it being a rank 7 kind of knocks it down already. Starting from C, knocking it down. But the fact that you need a specific number, you know what? It's just gonna go straight. It's just gonna go straight to F tier. I'm not even gonna bother. It's gonna go straight to F tier. Literally, just straight to F tier. This thing. If somebody actually resolves that card from me, I will buy them a big map. But I highly doubt that a person would be able to ever resolve. All right, moving on. Number 8, Heraldic King Heritage. All right, 2 level 4 Heraldic Beast. Not bad. It stays within its archetype. It's one of those archetypal ones. That does show up from time to time. Once per turn, you can target one face-up XYZ monster your opponent controls. This card's name and original attack becomes that monster's name and current attack, and replace the effect with an original effect. Then that monster's attack is 0. Okay, that's actually a really cool effect. Problem is, it's locked behind Heraldic Beast, and it's locked behind your opponent needing an XYZ. So you know what? I'm gonna put. A part of me wants to put it at C tier. You know what? We'll put it at D tier right behind the Chronomaly. All right, well, we'll put it at D tier right behind Chronomaly. It'll be good. Number 9. Good old number 9 Dyson. Good old numero 9. All right, number 9. 2 level 9s. I know we have some Dyson fans in the chat. I do know that we have some Dyson fans in the chat. During your main phase, 1, if your opponent controls a monster higher attack than this card, you can detach a material. This card can attack direct. Once per damage step. That's actually kind of insane. If this card with material is attacked, quick effect, you can negate the attack. When this card is targeted for an attack while having no materials, you could target two monsters in your graveyard and attach this card as material. So that's okay. It's not bad. Well, I'm gonna go play some games, have fun. Yeah, you take it. Yeah, you take care, pal. I'm gonna be here doing the tier list. So it's not bad, but it's not good. It can, like, if you're going up against the Blue Eyes, this can randomly sneak a win, like sneak an attack in. And you know, it can technically protect itself from battle, but like when it loses 2 materials, it can't do shit. I'm gonna have to say number 9 Dyson Spear goes into C tier. It's not bad, but it's also not very good. What it wants to do is fine, but it's the level that brings it down. I feel like if this was like a rank 1, or maybe even just a rank 6, that would be a bit better, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it's there. That's all I do not think that it is there, and that's the problem. Right. That's just my opinion, though. My prerogative. You're more than allowed to disagree with me. I will be linking the tier list down below in the description so you could do it yourself. And then you could at me at Twitter, and I will just ignore it because I'm not on that website, because I don't want to be on that website. So moving right along to Illuminite. You know, I kind of forgot that my phone was not on vibrate. I forgot about. All right. Oh, I remember this one. This one, no, this one is a straight F tier. But to read the effect out, number 10, Illuminite 2424, light rank 4, 3 requires 3 XYZ material. You can detach 1 material, send a card from your hand, and if you do, draw. It just lets you loot, which requires 4 cards, effectively. And you know what? It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. That is F tier. Big Eye. Oh, baby, Big Eye. Good old classic Big Eye. Love Big Eye. Big Eye is a classic. Big Eye is at the top of B tier. It just snatch steals. It's level 7. That's what kind of sucks, though, but you know, it is what it is. All right, good old Crimson. Yes, number 12, Crimson Shadow Armored. It's good. All right, it goes out to D tier. Why does it go to D tier? Because once per turn during either player's turns, you can attach 1 material. This turn, face up ninjas, you can't. It's a simple battle protector, but when it comes to getting out the level 5s, that deck doesn't do it very easily. It takes a fair amount of time for it to do it, even back when ninjas cared about all of them. Fang Raid? Wait, there was a Fang Raid? Wait, I fucking missed the Fang Raid. What? Oh my Hello, what the fuck? I missed the Fang raid. Yo, is my shit not working? Hey, yo, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to cut this out from the video. I'm gonna have to cut this out from the video. Fuck. I am gonna have to cut this out from the video. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Why? Hold on. Do not show this on. What the fuck? Sorry. No, you're good. You're good. No, you're good. Hold on. Hold on. Can we get this to work? There we go. I am so sorry that your raid didn't show up. There we go. The raid button's now working. Why? Because this thing is fucking cringe, apparently. Oh, I see. It's because a lot of my settings just don't work anymore. Because they changed the thing. Cause of course. Well, would have been nice to know that before I did anything. That would have been really nice. All right. Let's just change some things, I guess. Let's make sure that save the hold on. There we go, folks. All right. Things are changing because, why bother informing the person? Yeah, settings, literally. Yeah, settings. Love settings. Settings are great. Fantastic. I gotta edit this out. I have to edit this out later on. But you know what? Whatever. It's fine. We're good. Right now, what I am doing is I'm currently recording a YouTube video and I'm doing it live. That is why there's no background music, because I'm going to add background music in post. And I'm not smart enough to separate audio. So we're doing it this way. We're keeping it nice. We're keeping it simple. We're keeping it. Sorry. No, you are absolutely fine. You are absolutely fine. But since you're here, you're more than welcome to give me your opinion and tell me if my takes is wrong or not. Don't worry, there's a second editing too. Yo, dab me up. Yo, dab me up. Yo, dab me up. Yo. Oh, man. I love saying silly things like that. All right, so continuing back on to what I was doing previously. All right, I forgot I edited, so I couldn't do that. All right, so moving on, we just finished number 12. Number 12, he's all right. He's D tier. He's not the best, but he's not the worst, right? All right, number 13, the embodiment of crime. Once per turn, you can detach during either player's turn, so that's a quickie. You can detach one XYZ material from this card, change all your opponent's face of attack position. Also, all monsters your opponent current control must attack if able. So basically, this flips them all up, forces them to attack while you control the other one. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect while it has exclusive materials. Your opponent would take any damage. So by itself, it is F tier. But when it's with its partner, it's A tier. But it needs its partner. It's a rank 1 that requires like a good, I believe, 2. Which is kind of difficult, so I think that averages out to C tier. And then I feel like I should cheat and just jump ahead. He has a quick B tier. It's a combo piece, C tier. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's in the middle of the road. Should I skip ahead because it does need its partner? Or should I, you know what? I'll wait. We'll get spoilers. It's most likely gonna be C tier because I don't remember. Yeah, right. You know what? Let's skip on ahead just a little bit and let's look at its partner in crime, literally the embodiment of punishment during either player's turn. So it has the exact same effect where they both force all your monsters to go into the face of your opponent's monster to get face of attack position and to swing in. While its effect is while it has XYZ materials, it can't be destroyed. And it's literally just a copy of this. And you know what? I think it's safe to say that they're both C tier. All right, where is it? Number 31. Where are you? It's just the picture because if they tried to put the full card, this would be actually unbearable. Like genuinely unbearable. So let me see. Where are you? Where are you? Someone's gonna be like, he's right there. You're blind. I'm like, yeah, that's the point. I wear glasses. Goof. Hold up. Chaos. Wait a minute. That's a C now. We are including those. Here it is. There we go. It was right there. All right, let's just slap that right there. Good old C tier. Slap that right there on the good old C tier. I agree, both are C tier. Yeah, they're not bad, but they're not good, right? Like they're not the best. And I think that's like a bit of a problem is like they're not the best. Yeah, exactly, right? Like you need your clone. Like, if you don't have the clone, then it doesn't work. So, all right, moving on to number 14, Greedy. Okay. All right. I have a bias towards this card because I used to play Cyber Dragons at my locals, and at my locals, there was always a Trickstar Burn player. And I remember at one point, I just got so sick and tired of this person. So I literally made this thing and kept winning games after him because I would always force out the imperms. I would always force out all the things. So this card has a special place in my heart. But if I'm gonna be honest, and I'm going to be genuine, a burn damage reflector with a Raigeki break, yeah, it's a C tier. It's a C tier. I love the card, but you know what? But I think it is above Dyson. I think it is high C tier, not teetering on B tier, but in the top 3. I would say number, because there are some better cards, but admittedly, that's also my biased wanting me to put it, because I want to put it in B tier because of what it used to do for me. But if I'm going to be honest, because burn effect damage isn't as rampant in the game as a lot of people would like to pretend. C+, yeah, basically C+, top end of C tier, because I'm gonna make zones matter because, hey, why not? All right. Oh, wait, this is the gimmick puppet dude. All right, number 15. There. Should we throw in the chaos? Is the chaos variant in here? If the chaos variant's in here, we'll do that one. But I believe it is just the regular variant. Number 15, gimmick puppet, giant grinder, 2 level 8s. Twice per turn during your main phase, you can detach material, special summon, target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it. And then if it was an XYZ material, it's a simple beater, pop 2. It's a simple, clean beater, pop 2. During the main phase 1, so you can't do any tricks in main phase 2. But you know what? It's simple, it's clean, and it's effective. So I think it goes at the bottom of B tier. I genuinely believe it goes at the bottom of B tier. It's above C because it is technically generic, but it cares more if that was an XYZ, but it also doesn't, right? Oh wait, I can't show Shockmaster in Master Duel, can I? Because I'm not allowed to show those cards, am I? All right, well, unfucking surprisingly, Shockmaster is going into S tier. Shutting down a game mechanic is insane. It is absolutely bonkers. It is cuckoo. It is crazy. Yeah, let me just, I'll post it up here what Shockmaster does. Shockmaster literally says, no game. Absolutely not. Its stat line is dog shit, but when your opponent cannot, doesn't fucking matter. The fact that card was printed is insane. And yes, this was the card that made Pepe good. I don't care what anybody fucking tells me. Pepe cards are dog shit, but they're so much dog shit that they can make all 3 of these idiots. And he's that good. He's literally that good. He made Pepe, because he made Pepe that good. Is it banned? You can change the format and edit to look at banned. Oh, can I? All right, let me go to unlib. All right. Yo, thank you, Bear. There it is. There's the boy. There's the boy, baby. His stat line is not bad. And no problem. Thank you. We're currently doing the tier list. All right, 3 level 4s. That means jack shit. 3 level 4s, you can get one from your hand, deck, graveyard, banish, extra deck, doesn't matter. I see that, absolutely. Once per turn, no. Literally do not. You cannot. Just no. It literally says no. It's S tier. It's insane. It's S tier. It's crazy. It's kooky. It's wacky. All right, number 17. We're about to go from the most insane to the absolutely most lackluster. I would genuinely call this F tier. And if that attack boost didn't, if it wasn't substantial, but the fact that it has the dumb restriction of not being able to attack directly, and admittedly, this is also from the early era of XYZs, I think it's safe to say that this is the bottom of D tier. It's not like the worst, but it's definitely not the card that you pick. It's definitely not the card that you pick. If this card was an N and R, this card would actually be good in that format. I'm just going to say it. If it was actually an N and R, it would be good in this form. Number 18, Heraldic. Once per chain, if there are 2 or more monsters with the same name on the field, you can detach from material, choose those. It basically blows up monsters with the same name, which is actually kind of uncommon in this game. That, as funny as that sounds, you don't actually see the same monster on the field with the same name at all times. Granted, it is a quick effect, so that's good. So when that situation does happen, nah, I don't really see that happen. And then it does stop that, right? In the niche scenario, it does. It's the best thing at the scenario, but it's entirely niche. Also, if it's sent to grave, it sends Heraldic Beast monster. It foolishes 2 of them, which I haven't played Heraldic Beast. I don't know if that's good or bad, but the first effect is pretty niche. But in that hyper niche, it's pretty good. So I'm going to put it in D tier right in front of the Armor Master. Because although it is niche, it is powerful in that niche. It's probably one of the better effects in that. All right, freeze done. Once, rank 5. I mean, it's a replacement effect. If it was a level 4, this card would be A tier. Like if this was a... Like, chat, that effect is insane. Once per turn, if an XYZ monster you would control would activate by detaching XYZ material, you can detach one XYZ material from this card instead. That is an insane effect. Like, that is genuinely bonk. However, it's on a rank 5. It is a dinosaur, so maybe dinosaurs could use it. You know, funny. Haha, funny. So you're ranking every single XYZs or just the ones mentioned? I'm specifically looking at numbers. I cannot rank every XYZ because that would be an insane list, and that shit would be for like actually 24 hours because we're already at 30 minutes and we're not even halfway done, right? Like this whole stream is probably just gonna be me doing this. But you know what? This effect is insane. Its level and rank is wrong. So we're going to put it at the top of D tier. Just going to put it at the top of D tier. Like this, like it's such a crazy effect. If it only was level, including the weird numbers, like see, if this list has it, then yes. If not, I don't know. Because I just got linked to this. So whatever it has, I'm at its mercy, right? Number 20, detachable material, gain all 3. It's a rank 3. That effect doesn't matter but it's above these 2 idiots, that's for sure. It is above those 2 dinguses. All right, number 20, Frozen Lady Justice, 2, level 6. You can also XYZ. Oh, you could XYZ on top of a rank 5 while you control it and give it material. This card has 1,000 for each material. So at the very worst, it is at 15. At the very best, it is at 35. All right. Oh, detachable material, destroy all defense position monsters your opponent control. Watch out, all you flip monsters. Yeah, no, this is D tier. It's at the top of D tier because it's like, it is a free 3K beater, like a free 35K beater, and technically a board wipe if you're going up against certain decks. Yeah, super heavy nuker. Absolutely. Absolutely. Super heavies, watch out. We found the anti-tech card. Number 22, Zombie Stein. All right, I'm just going to put this in A tier, and I'm going to read its effect, and you'll understand why I put it in A tier. 2 level 8 dark monsters. $3.99. Literally $3.99. And then once per turn, detach material, discard a card, switch it to defense, and then you can negate an effect. Like you could literally negate spells, traps, monsters. Granted, it does neg you a card, but when that one card would neg you your entire board, I think that's a good trade-off. If it didn't make you discard, it would be an S tier, but it does, and some decks want that because it is by effect. It is by cost. I was about to say effect like a dumbass, but it does set up your grave. You know, there are ways to make the negate like meaningless in the end of the day. Number 23 has to be a card on board as well. Yeah, but like every fucking card, every meaningful card that would affect your board is gonna primarily be on the board. Like no Ash negates, no Biru, no hand trap negates, but it stops non-monster discarded droplets, lightning storms, Raigekis, dark holes, imperms. It stops everything else. Yeah, it literally stops 85% of the other card pool. That's insane. A bit like the fucking synchro monster that does something similar is good. Also, it just doesn't stop board wipes. It stops rotas, e-calls, searchers, things like that. But that's why it's only A tier. Speaking of another A tier negator, Lancelot, the Dark Knight of the Underworld, can attack directly if it has material. When it inflicts battle damage, you can target a monster, pop. Those are 2 insane effects. Here's the downside. During either player's turn, when a spell or trap or other monster effect is activated, detachable material negate the activation. That doesn't say your opponents. That is not a May effect. It has to do it. But the fact that it is a free negate, just like Zombie Stein, it is a free negate. You learned that the hard way? Yeah. It's still a free fucking negate, right? Like, you could still very much hold off your quick effects and then just use this guy first. Like, this card punishes you for shotgunning effects, which is good. But if your opponent's smart, they'll literally just go, like, they'll use some bullshit removal card that they don't care about, get this negate out of the way. But what it does is pretty fucking good. So I still think it is, I think it's safe to say that it's still an A tier. I still think it's safe to say that it is an A tier X number monster. I was about to jump a fuck. Number 24, Dracula's the Vampire. Level 6, Dark level 6. All right, level 6s have been getting a lot of support. 2 level 6s. It is a rank 6. Why did I call it a level 6? I'm just talking gibberish out of my mouth. Once per turn, quick effect. You can detach from material, target a monster, target a face-up monster that was put something from the extra deck. Book. It's literally a Book of Moon. Granted, it's only for extra deck monsters. Hot Dog Water Dragon loves that dude. Hot Dog Water Dragon loves that dude. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, because you can call a lot of things hot. But yeah, if this face-up card is sent to the grave or banished by your opponent's card effect, you can special summon a defense. If this card is flip faced up, you can send. All right, all of those are really good fucking effects. Let's be real. But how often are you going to trigger them? I don't think very often, but those are really good effects. So I think putting it at the back of B tier is very fair. I think that is a very fair thing to do. You know, that's just my opinion. If you want to put it at the top of C, it's not bad enough to be a C, because it does have good typing and it is generic. Like, it is a dark monster that needs 2 level 6s. Fucking Hot Dog Water can make this thing. Anyway. Oh, I remember this shitter. Alrighty. Good old number 25, Forced Focus. During either player's turn, so that means a quick effect, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card, then target a level 5 or higher effect monster your opponent controls, negate the effect of that face-up monster. It's a simple, clean negation that has a restriction, but you know, that's an end. Yeah, that's an end, baby. VWs, here we go. Woo! But I think it's another B tier. I think it's above Vampire Dragon, but you know, it's still a B tier. It still has a very good effect, just no deck, no home. Octopus number 26, Spateway Octobi Pass. All right, so I have a bias with that. I have a bias because I used to play this in a very silly deck, Amazon PK. This card was actually crazy in that, but I want to put my biases aside because its actual effect is, you know, to go over the stat line. Rank 3. Don't say that. So rank 3 needs 2 level 3s, which is kind of easy nowadays to do. At the start of the damage step, you can detach from material. During the battle phase, a player can only attack with 1 monster. It can attack directly. At the end of damage step, if a monster inflicts damage to it, give control of that monster to that turn player. Like, I used to play it because I used to play the PK Fusion OTK deck, and that deck was very wonky. It was very silly. It was very goofy, but it was a fun, casual deck. But the passing back and forth, that does knock it down too, because if you try to use this at a competitive level, if you're not OTKing, it's kind of fucked. But I love it, but I think it is D tier. I think it's better than the Heraldic Beast, but it is not better than that. My phone's gonna die, gonna swap to PC, BRB. Yeah, of course, I'll still be here. So moving on. Number 27, the boat. Now, some of you guys, all you train lovers, this is for you. So let me do this outright. Let's put this at a lovely B tier, because what it does is pretty crazy and it's free 99, right? It is free 99. So at the end, so 2 plus level 4 monsters. It is a water machine, which is a bit funny. But at the end of the damage step, if this card destroyed an opponent's monster by battle, you could basically rank up into, you could rank something up. You could rank something up into a Baguska, you can rank up into a Gustav Max, a Lieben, a lot of good stuff. And it also does do protect, right? It protects itself by attaching them. So at the very best, it is a Gustav Max that's ready, that fires off. You go into a Zeus and you still have 2 materials. At the very worst, it is a 22 beat. Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. But that's why it's at B tier. Because at the high end, it is a burn plus a 2 material Zeus. At the low end, it is a 22 beater that can protect itself. Right? That's not bad, but that's not good. It's better. The ceiling is better than most. So we'll just leave it at a nice B tier. It's not above the Gimmick Puppet one. Let's go to number 28, Titanic Mob. 2 level 7s. I contributed the Hot Dog Water. True, very true. If you control no other monsters, this can attack directly, it's 24. That's nothing to squeeze at. Granted, the attack is half, but fun fact, if during the damage step, you hit it with the Forbidden Chalice, you can make it deal 28 because the negation effect to cut it in half is part of that effect, and you're already in damage. F should be, I'm gonna head out. Yo, I'm gonna head out. Yo, I'm gonna head out. Yo, F tier should be. I'm gonna get my. Nah, I'm gonna head out. Get the shit out of my face. Yo, get this shit out of my face. Get this shit out of my face, bro. No, that's like an extra tier below, right? Like that's not F tier, right? That's just like below. That's like below F tier. That's like F minus, right? But the first effect, it's neat. You can do something cheesy, kind of mid. I will admit, when it inflicts battle damage, you can, all right, that second effect has the potential to either burn for nothing or, at the best, burn for, I would say, I think a fair estimate, like most of the time what's going to happen, it's going to burn for 2K. And at the most concern, and I mean the most fucking absurd shit, it does just genuinely kill somebody. But that is not going to happen. That's going to happen in a niche scenario. You'll most likely just burn for 2K, likely. Isn't it part of... Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, it is part of the bug combo, but we're not looking at it as a combo. We're looking at it by itself. Unless the combo, it has to be a part of it, like the numerons up there, right? But even that, I take into consideration. I think it's mid. I think it's mid, and you know what? I'm gonna put it right above Dyson Spear, but not in front of my bull, right? I think it's mid. I think it's safe to put it in C tier. I think you could disagree with me, but... Oh, Mannequin Cat. Shout outs to all you Sprite players for making me read this card. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, target an opponent's monster in their graveyard, special summon it to their... That one effect, already back. Well, we took into consideration being able to summon into one ice monster by detaching from a rank 5. Yeah, but that's a condition on the card. That's the difference, right? Like, that is the inherent difference, is that that's part of the... That is inherent to the card, not to things outside if it was out. Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah, exactly. We're looking at the card itself, not the things around it, unless we have to, just like the numerons. Like, when it comes to the numerons, you're never actually summoning them by the material. You're going to use the field spell. You're going to have to do that. And plus, that's the way Konami intended it to be, right? Because like, if I was considering combo, then the Chronomaly card would be an S tier because it killed, right? But it doesn't normally do that. Like, if we were to look at it in a reasonable thing, or hell, even look into the FTK, it still could potentially fuck it up, right? So that's why I'm looking at it as itself, what it can do, the likely scenarios, and I am also showing my bias towards something I really love, towards something I really hate, and, you know, putting those and trying to put my biases away. Otherwise, Salad, the one at the top, good old Salad over there, Macerate Camp is Summon Sorceress at... Yeah, it is Summon Sorc at home in the decks that could actually use it, which has only been one. Shoutouts to Sprite, which is why I'm thinking top of It special summons your opponent for hires also. Wait, what? Okay. I did not know for hires had that combo, but okay, I'll take your word for it. What it does is powerful, but you know, goes hardened for hire. Yeah, that does not. We have been recording for almost an hour and we are at 30. Fuck. I'm going to spend the entire stream doing this, aren't I? Oh God. All right. Number 30, Acid Golem. Yeah. Yep. Basically. All right. I hope you're locked in. I hope you have your popcorn. I fucking hate that. That's true. I did decide to do it. Hey, I'm a man of my word. You asked me to do it. I said I would do it, and now I'm doing it. All right. During your standby phase, detach one material or take two. Cannot special summon any other monster. It has no material. It cannot. Right. Basically. Yeah. We're gonna be here forever. We're gonna be here for like the next 40 hours. Another 24-hour live stream. Let's go. All right, I fucking hate this card because of Makonko and Dark Worlds, and I even unironically played this card in that PK Amazon. It's a beater. If I take into consideration what other people do with this card is my dude. But if I look at it as it is, the way it's intended to be played, it is mid because all it is a beater. That's all it is. It is a beater that you can take, like reasonably like 2-3 turns to pay 2K before you need to detach material. But there are some there are some tricks to give it, but you know, looking at it by itself, it is mid, but it is a beater and it is above the Dyson speed. It is mid. It by itself. Keyword. Oh wait, we already did number 31. That one's mid because it's tag team partner. It literally needs a tag team partner. Its effects is mid as fuck. All right, number 32, Shark Drake. All right, three level fours, once per turn. So that is an ignition effect. When this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to grave, you can detach that, special summon it, but it loses 1,000 attack. And if you do, this card can make a attack this. So it can blow it up, steal it, denying your opponent the destruction effect, but it requires 3 level. It could potentially help you close out a game. At the best scenario, it helps you close out a game. B? You think B? I'm thinking top of C. I'm actually thinking the top of C. No, actually not above. Yeah, no, I'm thinking the top of C. I don't think it's B. I don't think it's B because it requires 3 level 4s. 3 level 4s are easy, but that's still a lot. Just for like a battle protection. With the new rules, this card is insane, but I think it's at the top of the C. If we were going back to the old rules where your opponent got their effects no matter what, this thing would be at middle of this, like middle of the C. But with that new rule change, it puts it at the top of C. I'll settle for C. All right. Okay. All right. We're settling at the top of mid. We're settling at the top of mid. It is peak mid right now. It beat out my boy Salad, like my Salaman. I love that man. I love him. I want a full card of him, but he's not one of my favorites. I just love him for what he did. Good memories of that. All right, this fucking dingus. This absolute fucking bingus boongus. Machu Mech, 2 level 5s. That is easy in Chronometer, right? And that's easy even nowadays. Once per turn, attachment material, inflict. Oh, right. Another. I forgot. This is the other stupid FTKer. But this one's worse. So I'm going to put it at but I'm going to put it right there. It's not the worst of but it's not the it's definitely not the middle. I would rather the octopus than that, right? It's the other fucking FTKer, right? It's the other silly little dude. All right, let's go to number 34, Terabyte. What the fuck? It's Snatch Steal? Wow, this thing's straight up Snatch Steal. But it needs 3 level, and it says level 4 or lower instead of rank, or it should have also said level 4 / rank 4. It would be better, but if it also just said target 1 attack position monster, this card would be insane. So I'm thinking top of It's not the worst. It's not the got fries and honey mustard. I'd say D. Yeah, I would say near the top of D, not like true D, right? I would say like near the top of D, right there. You know what? Let's put it right there. Let's put the little dude right there. True D, yeah, true D, true All right, just Wait, hold on. I gotta there we go. True. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's aight. Number 35, Ravenous Tarantula. All monsters you control gain equal to the difference of your LP and your opponent's LP. While this card has XYZ material, each time your opponent special summons a monster, inflict sick. Once per turn, detachable material, destroy all face of monsters with attack equal or less. So it's a board wipe. It's a time card. That matters. People will be special summoning. It could potentially. So at the very best, right? And I'm talking the best scenario. It is 7,999. At the worst, it's 0. Most likely going to be around the 4 to 3K range. It's not mid, but it's not It's not but it's not dog. You would say middle of C. I kind of want to put it in it's alright, right? Because like that middle effect is still very relevant. And then, good old, Lightning Vortex, pretty fucking good, right? But you know what? I'll agree with that. Middle of C, we'll put it smack dab right behind there. Hey, look, chat, we're overlaying. We're overlaying. Let's go. Moving on. Number 36. 2 Chronomaly monsters. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Target opponent's monster. If you do, change it to attack. You contribute a Chronomaly monster in the opponent's. This is dog water. This is a hot dog. So it's a rank 4 that says 0 your opponent's monsters and then basically like neg yourself 1 to pop that and it target. Yeah, dude, this is hot dog water. This is hot dog water. Oh, hey, there we go. Little bit of lag. That's at the bottom of hot dog water. That's like the worst of the worst. Why did it need a tribute to Chronomaly? Why couldn't it have just been you control a Chronomaly? All right, number 37. 2 level 4 water monsters. It is a rank 4, right? Whenever any player's monsters declares an attack, man, Tag Duel's gonna go crazy. Tag Duels, Gonna go crazy. Why are tag duels in MD? Someone answer me that question. Why are tag duels in MD? Konami, get on it. Make tag, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. All your monsters your opponent control loses 1,000. So this could help you safely swing in or help you survive an attack. When this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to grave, you can target one other monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, it has a replacement effect. 2 level 4 waters though. I'm thinking right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like middle of the road. Like right there, right? Like it helps you swing in, it helps protect you, it brings it back, it like tags something out. I say A, you say A. If this was generic, I would agree. But the fact that you need 2 level 4, that's why I'm saying, you know what? Mid of mid. You know what? Mid of mid. It's the fact that it needs 2 level 4s. That brings it down. Otherwise, I would say this is my dude. But you know what? I think it's the mid of mid. The middle of the middle. If you're using waters, it's exactly right. Like if you're playing a water deck, this thing is like sign me up or like at least my dude. But taking a lot of that into consideration by itself, I think it's you are playing it in a not water deck. You know what? I'll put it at the top of mid. Literally teetering on Isai. Because you're not playing it outside of a water deck, but I know what water decks can do. There are better options, but you know, right? Doesn't that logic take precedent when it says, well, Numerons are good in a Numeron deck? That's true. But like, you're not like, okay, how many free special summonable level 4s don't randomly lock you into water decks, right? Because this is the Numeron argument. Right? Because this is the Numeron principle that I made. Because surrounding the situation, we have to take that into consideration, right? Because you're never summoning the Numeron monsters legitimately. You're always using the fields, and that's why they're at Isai. Like they are. That's why they're there. Because when you take that factor, because you have to take that factor in consideration, right? Like you have, because at the very worst, it brings back whatever you already used as material. At the very best, because it doesn't have a level or rank restriction, it can bring you back something to help you close the game, right? Like at the worst of it, it brings the material that you had back of it. At the best of it, it brings back something that you care more about. But it does need to be destroyed by battle and card effect, which it does protect itself from, which is why I'm saying it's at the top of mid. In the scenario where it is meaningful, right? Exactly, right? Like meaningful. The problem is it's to a bottom of I. I'm thinking top of mid, right? I don't want to set a precedent about me needing to consider like the actual deck, right? But I do want to set a precedent about, well, I've already set the precedent about darks and lights. So you know what? Bottom of I. Isai. I already set that precedent. Why it's at the top of mid? Because I didn't want to set a precedent about types, but I already did that. So I will put it, Lamau, bet, never mind. I already did that. I was like, I don't want to take that into consideration. Literally staring at fucking Vampire Dragon, staring at my dude, staring at Zombie Stein. Already took that into consideration. I'm like, you know what? For me to be consistent and not be hypocritical, it is at the back of Isai. There's no water deck that can really take advantage of it. But when that water deck does show up, Isai, right? Isai. All right. No, number 38, Hope Harbinger. This is my dude. Like once per turn, free spell negate. And then when your opponent attacks, free to S tier? S tier? Yo, I'm thinking it's my dude, right? Because like when you get it out, it is dominated, right? He is S. You know what? He is the perfect level. He is free, but I don't think he's S, right? Like S, like sign me up tier is you play it no matter the situation, right? Like you squeeze this motherfucker in a deck if you could. I don't see this guy being squeezed in a lot of decks. He is godly in the decks that he's being played in, but he's not being played in everything. Oh yeah, he's there, right? Like if a deck can play level 8, he's there. But like, hear me out. Even if your deck was a level 8 deck, you would still play Shockmaster. Like you would be like, I have random level 4 shitters that make me go into Shockmaster. You're still gonna go into it. Or you would play a rank 4 package that doesn't require anything specifically to go into Shockmaster. Like you go out of your way for the sign me up tier, right? The sign me up tier is you go out of the way. Okay, fine, A, fair. But I want no. He's going at the top of A tier. Like he is in the top 3, if not number 1, right? Speaking of, exactly, right? Like, he's free. He's literally, I'm just gonna, that isn't what I initially asked for. I wouldn't have said, right? Yo wants to put it at S. Yo has a very valid argument for it to be S, right? This is what happens when you bring out Shockmaster and Hope Harbinger. This is what happens. This is just what you do. Like, you literally say, do you have it? No? Like, that's literally what just wrap it up, homie. Just wrap it up. Like, come on, wrap it up. It's not happening. All right. It's time for the OG. It is time for Utopia. Wait, what? No. Why are you Sage? Why are you Sage, White Fang? My water bottle. No, the water bottle fell. Yeah, not the water bottle falling. Not the water bottle falling. Damn, not the water bottle falling. Fuck. No. Stay hydrated. Anyways, damn, rip. Can we get an F in the chat for the water bottle? F in the chat. All right. Moving on. Utopia. Whoa! Utopia is an 8. Bottom of B, C, purely because he is a staple. F for the water bottle. F for the water bottle. Fuck, there's an ad playing. So you know what? We'll take this time. Utopia's B? B? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's I. Right? Like let's be real. Utopia is a stepping stone, but even for what it does, it's pretty alright. Like, oh, fuck. It's alright. Yo, gifted the fuck. Why are you gifting people stuff, man? What the fuck? You're insane.
H What's Up has gifted a sub to Whitefong ___.
Oh, I love that. Why aren't my sound effects working? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Hold on. Mother of fuck. All right. Although the Twitch audience cannot see it or hear me because of the ads, the lovely ads. Oh my fucking god, sponsoring the content.
Y0H What's Up sponsoring the content.
Tier 1. Hey, yo! Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Hey, yo. But you know what? Utopia is aight. He's good on my book. He's aight. Man, everything just went fucking dead silent. Oh my fucking god. Giving the fucking gifted subs left and right. Okay, I need. All right, hold on. I gotta pause the recording. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that pause. I had to take care of some things on the Twitch side. Apparently, my bot does not fucking like me today. Which, you know what? I don't like it either. I don't like this bot either. You know what? I don't like it anyways. No, I don't know. It's just acting up for the sake of acting up, to my knowledge. It's mad. It's mad for some. I don't know why. Med. All right, now we could do this. Oh, true. We could very much do this list in peace. Yes, very much. Right. Yo, thank you for the gifted. Yo, dab up the boy. First before we go dab him up. But as you could see on the tier list, if it'll stop flickering in and out of reality. Hey, there we go. As it'll stop flickering in and out of reality. Yo, dab him up. Dab up the boy. Yo, dab up the boy. The lad. Right, yo, dab him up. We put Utopia at the top of B tier. It's alright. It's got a good effect. It's got a good level. It's got a good attack. But it is a stepping stone for a lot of things. So you know what? We'll put it at it's alright. Number 40. That's the chaos version. Number 40. What the fuck? Who is trying to message me at this time of day? Man, that's crazy. I'll take it. All right. Number 40. 2 level 8 monsters. It is a rank 8 machine. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card. Place a string counter on each face-up monster except this. During the next end phase of the opponent of the player who plays string counters by this effect. So not your end phase, your opponent's end phase. Destroy those monsters. Inflict 500. Okay. At the very best scenario. I mean, the very best scenario. 3K. The worst scenario. A big fat 0. Most likely what'll happen, 2. I'm gonna have to put it near the back of the bus. Just remember Galaxy Alliance's Just remember Galaxy Eyes is S. Just in your, it's not S. It's my dude. It's A. It's top of A tier. Top of A tier, teetering on S. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. All right. Moving on. Number 41. It's Baguska. It is Plan B. 2 level 4s. Earth Fiend. Somebody please put the alt art here. It's not S tier. Okay, for those of you who don't know what it does, once per turn, detach 1 material from it. If you can't, destroy it. You got 2 turns, base. If it's an attack position, this thing cannot be destroyed or target. If it's in defense position, negate the activated effect of monsters that are in defense position and put them in defense position. It's not S. It's not S. It is not S tier. Listen, I love this guy, okay? Let's put this on the table. I love Baguska, the terribly tired tape generic game stopper. What? It is a hard wall that says show me imperm, show me a kaiju. But would you go out of your way to put it in every deck? Because remember, that's the criteria for S tier, is that you will go out of your way to put it in every fucking deck. That is the criteria, that you will go out of your way. Rated B for booze, right? The alt art will be most likely put on the video if my editor does it or I do. I don't know who'll be editing this, but yeah. But you know what? It's not S tier, but it is at my dude. It is A tier. It is number 2. It is number 2. It is going to stay at number 2 because, by George, Plan B. We have the name Plan B for a reason. It's because of this man, this fucking sleepy legend. He just like me, for real. Like, I've never spiritually related to a Yu-Gi-Oh card more in my life until I saw him. Okay, he is my dude. He is number 2 on my dude. Nothing is going to take that spot away from my dude. Now it's time for this guy. If I had extra deck space, I would put him in every deck. No, you would. No, you would not play. I'm asking if you would play an engine for him. That's the difference. No, you wouldn't. You would not play an engine for Baguska. Now, this idiot at Master Rule 4, you went out of your way to play an engine. This was free 99. But nowadays, it's aight. It's aight. We don't care about link spamming as much. You're not going to play an engine to play into it. You will, if your deck can make it, it will enjoy it, but it's aight. This card enabled so many. It did. Master Rule 4. That's when this card fucking shined, and that's when everybody played an engine for it. But nowadays, it's aight. Nowadays, it's aight. It's not crazy, but I'm thinking like back of A though. Like I'm thinking right in front of the ship. I'm thinking right in front of the it's aight. I'm thinking right in front of the ship because decks that can abuse it will go hard. It's just what a lot of those decks want to do. They don't really care about it. So you know what? I'll put it right here in front of the bus. We'll put it right there in front of the bus. In front of the boat. God, this thing was a fucking nightmare to deal. Number 43, Manipulator of Souls. All right, I have a bias for this card because I have a whole deck where I'm specifically trying to get this shitter out. Well, the chaos version, right? Trying to get the chaos version of this shitter out because it's funny. F, I don't think it's F. I don't think it's dog water. But it's definitely as fuck. Now let's go over its stat line. It is a dark fiend, rank 3, that needs 3 level 2 dark monsters. Shoutouts to Sprite. Still gonna drop it down. Once per turn, you can detach an XYZ material, target a number monster in your graveyard, equip that to this card. While it's contributed with a number monster, it cannot be destroyed by the card effect. Whenever you gain life, except during the damage step, you can make this gain equal to that, also inflict that much. It is as fuck. It is right behind the other Chronomaly FTK. It's not F tier because for what it does, it's not the worst. It's not the fucking best. It's Oh, this is F tier. This right here, F tier at the fucking back. Number 44, Sky Pegasus, is a light level 4 beast monster that needs 2 level 4s. Pretty good. Once per turn, you can detach a material, target a card. Your opponent pays life to negate this. That's dog shit. That is hot dog water. Genuine. If you play this card expecting to win, You will not. If you need a beater, they're literally go to Utopia. There is no reason to play this card. This card sucks. This card sucks a lot. Like, Jesus Christ. Moving on. Number 45. Crumbling Logos, the Prophet of the Demoli. 2+ level 2 monsters. It is a rank 2. It is 2200. Ooh, baby. And it's a zombie. But this was played in spray. Wow, another F. Once per turn, you can attach one material, target another face-up card on the field. While this monster's face up, that card is negated. While that target on the field, cards of the same name, effects cannot be activated. I don't think it's F. I don't think it's F. I think this is mid. I think this is mid because for what it does, it is a negation. This hits field spells, this hits monsters, and it stops other cards from doing their effects, which is relevant because there's a lot of spells and traps that want to come back that you dump a second copy of specifically for the value. But 2 level 2 monsters at worst, like D. Okay, see, that I can agree. I think it's near the top of D because although it's fringe, it is kind of good even in the fringe scenario when you need it. Like, it is a fringe effect. I think it goes right. I think it goes above this dingus, but not above the other two, right? Fringe effect, it's a good effect. Number 46, Draglubian. 2 level 8 dragons. Once per turn, if you control no other monsters, attach one material and activate this card's effect. Special summon a dragon from your hand. Target a dragon type monster that your opponent controls, or all dragon monsters your opponent controls cannot activate their effect. Yo, this is secretly a Buster Blader card. I want to let you guys know that this is actually the secret Buster Blader card that Konami forgot to put. I think it's D tier. I think it's near the bottom of D tier. I think it's eh. I think it's eh as fuck. It's only good. It's only good against the dragon deck, or if you somehow can splash this in Buster Blader when you have the fusion out, right? But not even then, because you need other monsters not to be there. So actually, you wait a minute, you need other monsters not to be there. This thing is hot dog water. This thing is hot dog water. I just realized you not need any other monsters. No, straight F. It's not as bad as the other two, but it is an F. Actually, the Chronomaly is slightly better because you could have other cards. That one's slightly better. Number 47. 2. I thought it was a different card. Me too. All right, Nightmare Shark, baby. So when this card is special summoned, you can attach one level 3 water monster from your hand or face up on your field to this card as material. All right, so just that initial effect, even if it's Monster Reborn, guaranteed an extra material. So if you Monster Reborn this, have a level 3 in your hand, you can just slurp it up. I wish it also said in graveyard too. I would rather have a graveyard than attach from the field, but whatever. Now, what does it do for detach? Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, target a water monster you control. It can attack direct. It's put it at mid. Nah, it's I wouldn't, it's Cause like at the worst, you use its effect, target itself, you're swinging for 3K. At the best, you have a big bingus beater that can swing for game. But like if you could have already swung for game, you could have played another card than to like Regeki or right? Like, you know what I mean? Like hell, there's a better rank 3 in this pile that you could have gone into that'd just be better. The octopus. Wait a minute, the octopus is here. The octopus is objectively better than this thing. Where is it? There we go. The octopus is objectively better than this thing. But these effects aren't that good to begin with, right? Like they're not that good to begin with. They're just not. All right, number 48, Shadow Liches. We are an hour and 30 fucking minutes in. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so sorry, Lum. I am putting you through this. Can we get some, I need to get an emote for love. I gotta thank the sister for that. She's gonna edit this video. I'm like, no fuck. All right, moving on to Shadow Lich. Number 48, Shadow Lich. Two level 3 monsters, zombie XYZ, rank 3, 1800. Once per turn, during your opponent's turn, you can detach from material, special summon a phantom token. This is a quick effect. I love how that's added. While you control it, your opponent cannot target this card. Make it to pairs. Yeah. Part 1, part 2, probably. I'd be like the first 50. Or like the first 30, the first 20, right? Some shit like that, right? 15-part series. Let's go, boy. Okay. While you control Phantom Token, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. It should have just said your opponent cannot declare an attack because you could swing into the token that can be destroyed, and then this card gains 500. This is hot dog water. Like, this is genuinely hot dog water. I wonder what tier Rongo will be in. I think that's up. But for this one, for number 48, yeah, you're hot dog water. You're hot dog water. You are hot dog water. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You are genuinely hot dog. Like, you're not the worst, not the best though. All right, number 49, Fortune Tuning. It'll probably be sign. Oh no, it's 100% gonna be Sign Me Up. Are you fucking kidding me, dog? Like, dude, you're gonna play that card. You're gonna splash an engine. You're gonna put Gossip Shadow. You're literally gonna be like this idiot, right? So, Fortune Tune. 2 level 3 monsters. Either player can target this card for card effects. Neither player. Damn, I can't use my equip spell. Darn. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach a material instead. During the standby phase, you can gain 500. Time card. Okay, fair enough, I guess. If this card is sent from field to the graveyard, you can target 2 level 3 monsters in your graveyard. Shuffle them into the deck, and if you do, return this card into your deck. 1 through 50 is part 1, 50 through 100, and then 100, and then all the chaos. I don't know if all the chaos monsters are in here, though. That's the thing. I don't know if this tier list has the chaos monsters. I think I would need to go out and find the chaos monster tier list. Like, that's the thing. I think I need to go out of my way to find that specific one. Here, let's scroll down a little bit. Let's see if they have the chaos monsters. Oh, they do have the chaos monsters. They're just all the way at the bottom. Okay, they have some of them. They don't have all of them, but, you know, they got some of them. They don't have all the chaos monsters, but all right. I see you, tier list. I see you. This is meh as fuck, dude. This is meh teetering on hot dog water. That's just like, okay, it can't be targeted, but you can't target it either. It can protect itself. It gain you 5. It's a cheeky, dumb time card that does shuffle all of its material back, which is good because it's when it's sent from field to grave, so no destruction, no nothing. So you can link it off, get back some of your shit, right? Or if you could cheese this out somehow, I'd rather just play Pot of Avarice. I'll be honest. I'd rather just play Pot of... All right.